Namaste, yogis. We're going to work with the hands this week and give some thought to how we use them and how to release some tension in our hands. If you have an immune disorder or arthritis, you're going to find this is a really nice practice. And you can do it anywhere. You can do it before you go to sleep at night. You can do it in the morning. You can even do it when you're talking with your loved ones and you just need to release a little something. So let's go ahead and start with our hands on a table or a surface. And then just take a moment. Let the elbows, the forearms, everything be heavy, and draw the shoulders down. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen your neck and soften your eyes. Maybe even shut your eyes. And take a couple of breaths here and just feel how connected you are to the chair that you're sitting on, the table. And allow the breath to flow and the mind to go. You don't need to think about anything else. So let go of your day, any expectations. And then just feel your hands on the table or surface. Reach the fingers away from one another. Feel the webbing in between your fingers. Feel the palms of your hands. See if you can feel the stretch at the top of your fingers. And then with an inhale, let's just gently push into that space underneath the nail bed, into the whatever surface your hands are on, creating tension in the hands but nowhere else. So you're just inhaling and pushing into that area. You'll feel your hand cup a little bit. Exhale and let it go. And then feel the sensations in your body. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale and find the tips of your fingers right under your nails. Gently push into the surface. Hold it. Keep the breath flowing. And then with ease, let go. And feel the palms sink a little bit closer to the table. Maybe your elbows and your forearms relax a little bit. Maybe your shoulders, your jaw. We'll do that again. We'll inhale into our belly, our ribs, and our chest as we lengthen. Pause. Push into your fingertips. And then exhale gently and let it go. Now just notice where the energy is flowing in the body. Increasing your circulation, softening towards yourself. And then let's go ahead and bring our hands together in prayer. And we're going to take our fingers and we're just going to make them interlace the fingers and then just squeeze in and make a fist. And draw the palms towards one another. Just squeeze that. And once again, exhale, let it go. And soften. Inhale like you're praying really, really hard. Maybe you are. That's a good thing. Exhale and let it go. One more time. Let's squeeze into those beds under the fingernails. The palms towards each other. Keep the rest of the body soft. See which fingers are doing more of the work. Feel that energy in between your palms. And then gently let it go. Let's take our hands and just shake it out. Let it all release. And then let's go ahead and do a little bit of work for our lymph system. So we're going to take the right hand. And my left hand, I'm just going to take the thumb of the left hand and fold the other fingers in. And I'm going to gently push at the base of the pinky. And then just move on over underneath the fingers where the webbing is. That's why I brought your awareness to that. And then we'll come back over towards the thumb and we'll start over again. Under the pinky, the fourth finger, the middle finger, and then the pointer, and then move back over. We're just breaking things up a little bit. You may feel a little tenderness. It's okay. Just use the breath to wash it away. And then after you've done that a couple of times, we're going to take our pointer and our thumb, like little crab claws, and we're just going to push into that webbing in between the thumb. And keep pushing, but make it gentle. And then just feel the sensations in your own body. Maybe you feel it around your cheeks, your jaw, your hands. And then after a couple of breaths, 5 to 10, let's take the thumb and take it on the left hand. We're going to come at the base of the wrist of the right hand. And we're just going to push into that area and we're going to inchworm it along. Once again, you may feel a little sensitivity or little lumps. That's natural. And then just work it over the top. That inchworm is crawling its way down into that little valley again. And then we'll take that back down and we're going to do that 3 times. Moving the lymph system. That helps us regulate our health. Come to the top. Feel the thumbprints pushing into each other. And work on down on the inside, addressing the inside and the outside. And then we'll come back down one more time, base of the wrist. Move on up. Does it feel different now? And where are you feeling the sensations? We're coming over the mountain. Back down. And then when we get to the valley, we're going to take the pointer and the thumb on the left hand and we're just going to squeeze in. How's that feel? Then let's go ahead and take those same pointers and thumb on the left and we'll squeeze in between the fingers, the webbing on the pointer and the middle finger. Then move it on in into the ring finger. Maybe this feels a little different on this finger than the other. And just notice. Keep your breath flowing and then come to the pinky and the ring finger. We'll do that 3 times. So we're just going to squeeze. You can hold it as long as you'd like. Just make sure your tongue is soft, your eyes are soft. Your teeth are slightly parted. Move it along. There's no set amount of time you need to do this. You can do this when you're sitting in your table and nobody even knows you're doing it. And then we'll do it again. This is our 3rd time on this one. And then take the thumb or the pointer. It depends. Everybody's a little different. I like to use my pointer. And we're just going to find the base of the pinky finger on the right hand. And we're just going to push into that area. And then we're going to make some circles. And once again, you might find some sensitivity there. You might feel some releases elsewhere. Can you close your eyes and tap into yourself? And then pause. And then let's turn the right hand over. So you can, I'm going to face it this way so you can see what I'm doing, but you may want to put it down on the table or whatever you want. And we're just going to take the 3 fingers, the pointer, the middle finger, and the ring finger on the left hand. And we're just going to brush the top of those spaces in between those other 3 fingers on the right hand. So we're brushing the blood back towards the heart, releasing some of the tension in the top of our hands. You can do that as many times as you want. This is really, really good for the area around the breast. Corresponds to that area. And then pause and place the right hand down the left and just notice what you feel. Close your eyes. Lengthen the spine. Soften your ears. Drop the shoulders and really become heavy in whatever thing you're sitting on. And then just feel it. If you want to add a little extra oomph into your practice, you can take your thumb, bring it into the midpoint of the palm, and your other hand will come behind it, and you'll just wrap it around, and then we're just going to make some circles clockwise with that thumb in that center space. And once again, we're clearing, moving, releasing blockages in the lymph system. And then pause. You can do that a couple of times. So when women would wring their hands because they were nervous, or dastardly deed people would do this, I wonder if they were giving themselves a little lymph work. The other things you can do is, if we'll stay with the right hand for fun, is we'll take the left hand, wrap it around the right thumb, and squeeze. Just squeeze it. No tension anywhere else. Just squeeze. And then gently take it and pull it out. And you'll do that a couple of times, just squeezing it and then pulling it out. And you'll move on to the pointer. You counted your children's fingers and toes when they were born. When was the last time you checked in with yours? And how do you talk to them? And then you'll pull. You'll do it for the middle finger. And you'll pull. You'll do that 3 times on each finger. You may feel some releases. You may hear some noise. And just notice. I'm just moving along in the interest of time, but I'm trusting that you're going to take a little bit more time for yourself. And then rest the right hand on the left. Close your eyes. Drop the shoulders. Take a moment and feel. How is your right side doing? We'll move to the left. So we're going to use that right thumb. Left hand's going to face forward. And I'm just going to take it and push into the base of the left pinky, and then move into the ring finger, remembering it connects to the heart, and then moving it into the middle finger, likewise the pointer, and then do that 3 times. Does it feel different on this side? Do you feel different sensations in your body? I'm hoping both of your feet are firmly on the floor so that you're not crossing your legs, so the lymph can flow freely. And then keep moving. 3rd time's the charm, right? And then take a moment and pause. Then we'll come to the thumb or the pointer, you decide, and you'll come to the base of your wrist on the left hand, and you're just going to gently push in, and it's just going to work its way up Right there, I felt a little sensations around my eyes. So I had some congestion, some allergies because of the weather. What are you feeling? And then we'll cross over that thumb, come on down into our little valley here. And then pause and do it again. Base of the wrist. Sometimes I move it up and I hurry it. We want to take our time. And then you just move it along. Maybe you like it with your eyes closed. Maybe you would like to have your eyes open. You decide. Perhaps it makes you giggle to feel those sensations. Places in our body that are hidden from us, or we assume a lot about them, but we don't actually honor them. So we're just waking things up now. And then after you've done the third time on that thumb, we're going to take the pointer, your little crab claws, and squeeze in. If you have a migraine, this is a really nice thing for you to do for yourself as well. You can move it about a little bit. And then after a while, we'll move on to the space between the pointer and the middle finger. Squeezing, releasing, and then find your space between the ring finger. That's a little bit more tender for me. I don't know what's blocked, but I'm going to try to release it. And then move on to the pinky and the ring finger. That's less sensitive. Isn't that curious? The body's a marvelous thing. It's very curious. And you'll do that 3 times, coming in between each finger, squeezing it, making contact with yourself, making contact with your innards. Isn't that a good word, innards? And then after you've done it 3 times on that side, let's take the pointer or the thumb, yogi's choice, and just push into that base of the pinky. And you can make some little circles there. And again, if you close your eyes, can you feel it? Do you know where it is? And you don't have to judge it. Just marvel at the curiosity, the wonder of the body. After you're done with that, then we're going to come to the back of the hand. We'll place the hand down if we'd like, and those magic 3 fingers, almost like a Girl Scout Pledge of Allegiance or a Boy Scout deal. Just draw that towards the heart and the wrist. You can do this as much as you want. It's like a little claw. It's coming right in between the bones, loosening things up. And then maybe rest for a moment, just feel the difference before we move on to something else for our hands. Then we'll take whatever finger, if you want some more fun, bring it into the middle of the left hand. Make those little groovy circles. And feel whatever you feel. Whoops. And then after that, pause. And just for fun, because I mentioned my allergies and sinuses, let's do something for that. Let's take our left hand, since we're working with that, and let's just push on the top of the thumb. And then move on to the pointer, push on the top of the pointer, and you feel your fingerprint. Yours is unique, it's yours alone. And then let's go ahead and move to the middle finger. Don't give me the middle finger, folks, or anybody else. And then move on to the ring finger, connect your heart. And then the pinky. And then if you want to just add an extra oomph, squeeze it. Nail bed in the back of the finger. And you'll feel some tension at it come out of your eyes, around your nasal cavity. Pause. Let's do the right hand. And we'll come back to the left because we didn't do our little sausage squeezers and pull. Squeeze, squeeze. There's just no particular order. Just try to remember to do both sides of the body. Then I'm going to push on the top on the right pinky and the middle finger, connecting the fingerprints, thinking about what's unique in you, in me, and honoring it. Now we didn't do the left squeeze, so let's go ahead and take the right hand, wrap it around that left thumb, like a little kid. You know how they hold your hand through the thumb? Squeeze. Find a smile. Think about your kids holding your hands, or you holding your own hand, holding your own heart. And then let's just gently pull it out. That feels yummy. Move to the pointer. Which finger do you use more? Squeeze it like you love it. And then just gently pull it. We'll move on to the middle finger. Wrap it around like it's a hot dog bun or a sausage. Or what are those called? Pigs in a blanket. And then squeeze it away. And then I hope I'm not making you hungry. Squeeze the middle finger, the ring finger. Think about that connection to your heart. And then gently draw it away from your heart, sharing your hands with others. My mom used to tell us we have two hands, one to serve ourselves and one to serve others. I'm sure she got it someplace else, but it's worth noting. Squeeze the pinky. Love it. And then gently draw it away. And you'll do that squeeze 3 times on each hand. And then just let them rest. Take them together, plant them down, whatever you feel like, and just notice how different your hands feel. Enjoy the sensations you've created and the way you've created some liberation around the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments. Maybe even gaze at your own hands. Whose do they look like? Your grandparents? Yours? I don't know. A combination of your parents? Bring your hands together in prayer, yogis. Bring it to heart center. Close your eyes. And know that I am very excited about the day that we can practice together again. But in the meantime, please take good care of yourself and honor your hands, yourself, and your heart. Namaste.